Come on. Yeah, there we go. Now turn down a little bit. And hopefully that's good. Turn it down a little bit more. New weekly shorts, and I've played one of these. Number 1 in New York, baby. Yeah, so this was, you had the ability to test out tracks beforehand, and this was one that I had played. Didn't particularly enjoy, but it was definitely a fun concept. So, I'm glad it made it, regardless. Don't know if there, I'm guessing there were no tweaks to it. No! Somebody else from New York played it. Dang it. But yeah, so I'm going to go for author medal on all of these. Obviously, I still have that one, but I'll play it a couple of times. As with all of these, so if I get author medal first time, I'm going to play them again. But let's just kind of hop right into it here. Last week was Nadeo made tracks. Wasn't a huge fan of them. But let's see how this goes. Okay, so we have a drop there. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so gotta take that a little less up. And then just a little too slow for author. But that's A-okay. So far this is going to be kind of not just kind of yeeting yourself off the hills, but doing it in a way that's... Yeah, that one can go down pretty aggressively. And I assume this one too, but... Well, crashing into the checkpoint's not going to do it. Let's do that. And then finding a way to go down that hill smoothly is going to really kind of boost times. Okay. And we have super reactor down, and that should be plenty for author. I'll do one more run. See if I can really not get any airtime on that second. So that's the one here. Yeah, still got airtime. That's okay. Try and get some speed slides in there. And a little bit of, oh, just barely enough PB. I'm gonna try and PB there. See if I can get that dirt slide or this hill better. I wonder if just kind of yeeting it down the hill is faster. Looks like yeeting it down the hill is faster. Alright, so we got a second ahead of author. Solid. Okay. So now, oh, snow car. This is the slow map, so this one's gonna be like, I mean, I'm assuming it's just because it's snow car, I'll be able to accelerate basically the whole way, but you're gonna, that turn I might actually have to drift a little bit, but it's, you're not meant to go full speed on this. So, there you go, 22, other times 19.2. God, I really don't like snow car. That's okay. I think for like these maps, the slow ones, snow car actually isn't that bad. Oh, I was hoping I could skip that turn, but I'm sure I can cut some of it. Okay, hold on. This is going to be how much can you effectively cut without losing too much speed, I think. Oh, okay, or not crashing into the bridge. That would be great too. Can you do it backwards? It's backwards fast. What just happened? Whoa. The ducks just launch you? Hold up. Wild, okay. So I'm not going to do it backwards. That didn't seem very effective. What I am going to do is that. That. Losing a good amount of speed here because of the grass, but... Ooh, just short. Okay. Gonna see if just a good run while staying on the asphalt will be good. Nah, that cut has to be faster. Oh, my nose. I need TMI, but I need to pluck my nose hairs. It's been really bugging me lately. Okay, there we go. And that's off there. Alright. I'll do this one a couple more times again. But, generally, it's just the snow part I'm not a huge fan of. Although it seems like there'll be a couple of pretty decent cuts here. I'm thinking like this. There's a way to do something with that. Like if you just... Oh, you can't really drift with snow car, huh? Oh, okay. Road is faster. There. Well, that's not going to be a great test of it, but let's again go for just plain road. So maybe the penalty grass really is a whole heck of a lot of time. Okay, there, no. Well, that's a duck. I like the little rubber duckies. Well, plastic duckies, but you know what I mean. I mean, it's more speed, but is that more speed worth it? Jesus. Just absolutely launching, huh? So, like, I'm thinking here cut, here don't, because the speed is actually more helpful for cutting off time. And I ate a lot of grass there, but still got enough of a time save. Okay, I'll probably come back to that map and mess around with it, but we will see. Okay, and this is map 3, so this is the puzzle map? Yeah, this is map 3. What's so puzzle about this? Oh, there are multiple routes. Okay. So it looks like if you go like here, yeah, that's one. Okay. Okay. And then 2. That one doesn't count because you've already done it. Oh, but you only need 2. Oh, okay, so let's try this route. Oh, or not. Or let's do the normal route first. See how that goes, and then... Jeez, okay. That dirt, I'm really struggling a bit. There we go. 2. I don't know how that one ends, though. Am I just being dumb and avoiding the road? Like, does that road just work? Oh, yeah, the road does just work. Okay, that is slow. Yeah. So let's go... let's go this way. And then it looks like there's another way where you can turn around at the start. Okay. Okay. So we got author, but since this is a puzzle map, this is really author's just whatever. Usually. And let's try this way. This looks like it's something. That was 2. Okay. I assume there's something else here. See, like, you tell me no, but I wanna. Okay. Where's 1? Is it, like, going here? That would make sense. Hey, hold on. There's something here. There's something else here. Like, I know there's multiple tracks. Okay, here we go. That's how you get down here. That's fun. Okay, that's fun. I like that. Then there's this way, and I don't know how to do this way. Oh, that's 2 for there. Okay. So, kind of, you do this. There. That's free. Okay. So I'm gonna get a good PB on this one and then move on. I like this map though. This is very... The puzzle maps are always fun. Because you never really know what the best route is until... I mean, obviously, until the week's over. That's kind of the point, but... But usually you can kind of get a gist of it once you see where your ranking is later on in the week. A little bit of a hard landing there. Yeah, I wasn't gonna make that. So, move down here. Nope. Okay. Swoop down here. Nope. So whoop down here. Make that turn. Air brake so you get a soft landing. Go like that until you get a 2-second PB. I'm pretty happy with that. That was pretty solid. we're going next. Okay. This is the full speed map. It's a full speed sausage block map. I'm a little confused. What is supposed to happen here? So I assume it's like that. Okay. Okay. This is interesting for sure. And the faster you're going to be able to get into that is fun. Okay. I don't know. I like the design. Like the environment's pretty cool. But I don't really know how much. How much are like just the base map? Because it seems a bit all over the place, but I don't know. It does flow fairly well. Like it's never like too stark outside of like here. Like that seems like you should be able to jump over it, but let's see if that. Oh, and then a nice drift there. Okay. And then with that speed, do a little jump over. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna give this a couple more shots. Because it's endings, man. Oh, that's some good speed. And then that drift that turn. Oh. Okay. Okay. I liked that time. I'm gonna leave that time there. The rankings will change quite dramatically because these maps came out 30 minutes ago. But alright, so here we are. The map I've driven before. So if I remember correctly, you want to kind of do a little spin here. And it's a drop down, over, and finish. Okay. So we're gonna do that. Is that worth going slower? Whoa, what? Why didn't I? Weird. Okay. So I have to hit that at speed. Okay. Just going backwards, I don't think is, yeah, that's not it. Man, this is why I wasn't a huge fan of this. I just feel like, granted, these maps, like, I'm not usually a fan of. It just isn't really my style, but, and then down, and finish. So just short of off the time. Like, I feel like... I don't know. I just... One, not hearing my car is really weird. Maybe controller would be better for this, because, like... Oh, there you go. That is so good. Hold up. Hold up. World record? No. But that was a really good run. That was so good. Okay, I'm leaving that there. Not the biggest fan of the map, but it is very creative. Like, I love the idea. I just... I don't know how I feel about it. Again, like, I have some advantage here because I tested it, but... Oh, go back. But... generally, like... I don't know. It's weird not having, like... the vision to see your car. Oh, that was a good jump. Oh, but I didn't hit the checkpoint. That's the other thing. I don't know what it is with the checkpoint that just... it's rough. Like, this is a cool map in aesthetically, but just playing it is... Okay, so we have that. And then, do we have a better finish, maybe? No. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. So we have author metal. Which one's our worst time? Let's go off-world. So map 1, that's probably because most people have played that, but I'll do map 1 again. I like this one. I usually like map 1s. They're pretty simplistic. Hopefully the extra speed here will be good. And if you can take that turn sharper. Okay. I wonder if that short release is better there. There you go. That's PB. So yeah, I would say the trick for this map, you can get enough speed to speed slide the end there. So that's where your tire marks are overlapping on concrete, and then dirt slide, grass slide, all of that here. So that's the same thing. Where if you're on dirt or grass over 200 speed, you want your tire marks overlapping. I think it's something like 80% or something. If this actually gets made into a video, I will put that up in the thing. Very articulate, I know. So like here you want to have the tires overlapping, and then once you get like 500 speed, you want tires overlapping there. Okay, hold on. Oh, too wide. Let's go next. So this one was shortcut here. Go around here for the speed. I crashed, so I lost the speed. I'm just kind of refamiliarizing myself with the map. Okay. So that, but no crashing. Easy enough. A little shortcut there, going on the inside. Preferably not the tree. I'm sure someone will find out a way how to make, sword. Someone will find a way how to make a shortcut off of, like this. But I'm just not that guy. I'll give it one more shot because that actually was so. I got on top of it. Let me look around the map, see what we're working with here. I think it's pretty simplistic, but so start here, go there, that goes under there, down there, then under, across, up, and over. Okay. Pretty basic stuff. There's not going to be any way to go up here. Yeah, nothing else I can really see. So this seems pretty basic. Which for the slow maps is probably preferable. And a little PB? Ah, almost. Okay, so we got that. Okay. Okay, so that finish was a lot better. So we just gotta figure out how to better kind of manage that. There you go. That was solid. Okay, that was a crash. But that was a solid first checkpoint. That's kind of what I want. Okay, there you go. And then on here, there. Somehow some more speed. And about a half second PB? Yeah, half a second PB. Very nice. And then let's go. Puzzle map is where I'm doing best. Let's go back to the full speed one. And I'm gonna call it there. A quick 45-minute endeavor. A little less than 45-minute endeavor. Half a second off. Yeah. Let's go do this jump. I like this map a lot more after kind of figuring it out. It just took me a second to piece it all together. Okay, and that's a crush. Alright, actually, I'm probably going to leave the shorts there for a little bit. Come back to it a little bit later. But I want to do something else really quick. So, alright, so now I want to try and make my own shorts map after playing those. So let's go to desktop. That's the wrong desktop, but okay. And so there's 5 maps for shorts. And how they always work is number 1 is wide turns, number 2 is slow, so that's a lot of drifting, kind of more technical. Number 3 is, let's do it through spinner. Wheel size, 5 numbers. There we go. This will be better. Number 1 is wide turns. Number 2 is technical or slow. Number 3 is puzzle. Number 4 is full speed. Number 5 is kind of like a troll map, a lull map. So we will say whichever number it lands on, I will go for. Okay. Okay, so I can't do stronger spins. Alright, let me kind of figure out how this works. Does it just click and go? Okay, just click and go. Alright. This is the real one. So whatever number it lands on, I will do. So 2, so a technical map. Don't necessarily know how that's going to go, but I will try. So how you do your own things, make your own maps, is you go here, you go track editor, create a track, maps and keyboard. And we're going to do advanced and daytime. So the rules for shorts are, it has to be named, it does better if it has a thumbnail, and there we go. Has to be named with the number in it, so it's got to be 2 dash whatever the name is. It has to be shorter than 20 seconds, the output time has to be shorter than 20 seconds. And thumbnail usually helps it do better. And I think that's it. So, I think I'm going to do something pretty basic. I haven't made a lot of maps, so I'm going to just kind of go up into this guy here. We're going to go like that. And I'll figure out how to... Actually... No. Well... I'll make it a loop. That could be fun. Okay. So we're gonna do a loop. And it's gotta be slow. Let me look up the rules actually. Okay. Guidelines. Cat, relax. You're my dog is being a menace. Press. Okay. So yeah. So slow. So track 2 is slow, so it has to be it says enrich the gameplay with breaks and without the stress of speed. So we're gonna keep it probably gear 3 and lower. So it's got to be for the beginner player. That shouldn't be too hard. Oh, they have documentation. Nice. Slow. Tracks that are typically a little slower because of turns that have to be made could include drifting, penalty surfaces that slow player down, dirt, or grass, or plastic tracks in gear 3 or below, or tracks that require releasing an acceleration. Okay. The labels we use may be subject to change in the future. Our hard AT or tracks author metal is too refined / difficult to obtain and should be easier, too long. Respawn issues, confusing path, naming issues, work in progress. Speed check, your track has jumps or parts that are too hard to clear for low skill players, wrong style, too intense. Must be prefixed correctly with a number 1. So for us it'll be 2 dash and then whatever the map name is. Preferably tag with their track style correctly. Must have a maximum author time of around 20 seconds. Tracks must be readable, easy to finish, suitable for players we welcome to Trackmania. Nadeo will add labels to your track after review. If there are issues that make selection unlikely, Nadeo will open discussions sometimes to see if we can work together to make an already good track more suitable for selection. Okay, so that should be fine. So we're gonna do a loop, and to make it easier, I don't want multiple finishes. It's just going to be one loop. And then, hold on, can we get... What? No. Okay. Sorry, trying to get used to... kind of trying to figure out what I want to do. Let's do just one front and behind. Keep that part simple. Then I want a lot of down and up. So let's do like a turn. Not a super short turn, but a turn. Or no, let's do a downhill off the start. So we're gonna go well, we could do both a turn and a down roll. So like that, okay. And then let's have the block severing actually. So then let's go. Oh, okay. So that goes down a little bit. Let's make sure I'm understanding what that block is. Okay. So we go down. Okay. What gear are we at the bottom there? 3. Okay, so we want like I kind of want it to open up after this. So let's go like that. So we have those, and then could we go? Hold up. There we are. Okay. So go like that. And then we'll stick with this. Don't know exactly how to make this work. Okay, so then if we go normal track and we want just a little up. There we go. And then we want it to narrow down into the track. And we'll just go normal penalty grass. Right, yeah, just normal penalty grass. Around it. And then if we go here, I think we'll add I'm trying to think of how to best like make something interesting here, but kind of struggling. Really nothing that like kind of one of the twisted ones. So okay, So we'll go here. And maybe we... no, ice is too hard for beginners, I think. Just go like that, and then maybe a drop. So just a little drop. And we can make it like going through the different types. So like we have it kind of going. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. No, that's not right. Oh, because we want just sand. Right. So then if we do that, we replace that with the big drop. And we go into dirt. And we say we go from the narrow to the wide. And let's see kind of what the flat dirt tiles can look like. I'm trying to figure out kind of how to best do this. Because like we can do... I think that would just be best as like a... normal hill. That's too sharp of a hill. There we go. There we are. Okay, and then we just do normal flat. And we do it where they can overlap. Okay, then we have a wide turn here. Maybe it is like that. Yeah, I like that. But then, in order for that to look better, Yeah, let's do that. I want to also kind of take into account design already. Yeah, you know what? Let's already kind of take into account design. Let's test out drivability first. So we're going down. Turn here. Up. Okay. That jumps a lot. So maybe we don't want that going down. Maybe we have that going up. Up and then down. Let's test it from there. So we have that, and then that will be a bit of a jump, right? Yeah. But that, I think that's good enough. So if we redo the start to be there we go. Couple lower. Like that. And then way off of my placement. And I'll figure out how to make that look better. Probably just like continue to kind of slope that down, maybe? I don't know. I'll figure it out. So now let's test it. Start. We have a little jump, but okay. Third. Okay. So then I want to kind of turn it the other way. So like that. Like that. Then how would we transition desert to snow? Because I don't really want ice. Because I feel like ice is too hard. Can't really think of a short that had like an actual ice section. You know what, actually? I think could just have that be like that. What does that look like? Okay. Let's go back to build mode. So we have that. And then we'll just put some decoration later on. I want snow. How do I... Do we do like a cliff drop? That's a big old cliff drop. Oh, that's not what I want. There we go. Drop into water? Maybe? No, that's too big a drop. I want a little drop. That's just the same thing. So then we drop into like the snowy section. I'll figure out the decoration later. So now that we've dropped it down there, I don't want ice. I think ice is bad. But what else can I kind of pass away as? Plastic? And just color it white? Like an off-white. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that. There. But we do need to like really bring up the elevation here. Or we could just have that be a normal start. I'll have that be a normal start. Okay. So let's drive the track part, and then we can focus on decoration. So we'll go here. And I think we'll have like checkpoint there. Oh! Ubisoft decided it was time to do a pop-up. Stupid. Okay, so we have hitting the grass there, jump there. Jump down there. We have our plastic. The plastic is much easier than ice. And up, over, and probably some drop down into like water or something. Okay, I like that. So I'm gonna change the start block to just a normal start. And can't really do that, huh? Okay, and then for the start, we'll have interesting. Kind of just like caged in. What does this look like? This is the part of mapping that I just am not familiar with whatsoever. Oh, I just have so much that needs to be fixed there. Start. Oh, I can have it be like a flat block and then just kind of go right into that. So then how do I make that turn? That is a question though. Yeah, we'll just do that. Now we'll go decoration. And I want the crowd block. Where's that? Is that in here? Where's the crowd block? There's the crowd block. These are all way too big. And do they just have like an up wall? What? Oh. I imagine there's smaller ones. Yeah. Good. Oh, that's too wide. I want the one. if I'm driving like that, how bad does it look? Pretty freaking bad. Okay, I think I can say it's good for decoration now. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me... What does that look like? So it looks like it's just kind of a rainbow. Okay, I think that's fine for the start. Oh, that's desert. I don't want desert. Okay. So maybe I change the color of the plastic, but that'll be a later on thing. What is happening? My scroll wheel is like not wanting to go up. Am I like at the roof? I don't think so. Right? Oh, that is at the roof. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, there we go. And then if we just do... that covering the track a little bit? Just a smidgen, but that's fine. Okay. Hmm. What is going on here? Just snap to that block, please. Yeah, whatever. What does this look like? Crowded, but fine. And then you go into the desert, and all that, like, kind of wood things there, and then the snow, and... Maybe I make it like a light blue, so it's kind of like ice, but it's much easier to drive than ice. Okay, so now let's put some more decoration. I want some fall trees. Some fall trees mixed in there would be nice. fiance's feeding the dogs. Okay. Let's see how this looks. There's trees in the middle of the road. Okay, so those can't be there. That's not very conducive to driving. Yeah, that offer time should be plenty easy. Okay. So I think that's what I'm going to call it for the forest section. Then I guess it's just trying to figure out what I want to do here. Oh, I like that. I like that. Okay, okay. Then those will go away. That will just be desert. And then I'll have the turned hill there. We can do that. And just that little nubbins. No. That little nubbins? No. That little nubbins. There. Oh, wait. That little nubbins. Done that little nubbins? Should probably do that. Would that just be the normal clip? There we go. That's fine. There. 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 Okay, so now it's just decorating the rest of this. We don't want that. That's too far back. We could do that though. Now what do we want? We want do we want that? No, we don't want that. That goes too far in. Yeah. And then that'll open up into the tundra. So now I just want to fill in the sand blocks there. There. And there. Okay. I think that's fine, right? Yeah, that's good. Okay, I'm actually liking this so far. This so far seems to be going pretty good. Alright, now let's do decorations. Then some of the taller cactuses. Oh, there we go. That's more what I wanted. And then if we put some palm trees. And just some freeform palm trees around too. Should probably have palm trees be a somewhat kind of prominent piece to this. Up on it? I'm a little confused on one. Put those down, but that's okay. It's just too close to the other things? I don't understand. Oh, whatever. More of the taller cactuses. Kind of around. Where? Oh, it's too far down. Let's see it from the start. Oh, my dog's loose. Okay, I'm back. The dog is no longer losing it. I think that part should go away. Just be kind of breeze, I guess. Okay, now let's see how this goes. Because I feel like that turn just very blinded, or that hill was. Okay. That's better. Let's put in some gates. How do you get the... Yes. There. Now time to decorate the snow. Oh, well, that's not great. Okay, well, actually, let me just lay out. That's nice. That's not. So I want this one to be kind of flat, so you can see everything. Well, except for we do need it. Too much hill? Huh. Nice. Yeah. What's the flat? Or no. Points. Now we need... Oh. Need the overlap possible. Then there. Now, I think we're just about done here, honestly. Okay. Let me finish this up, and then I have to figure something out. And sand, and probably like just a mix in a little bit of so then with the snow. No, that has to be a fair. then we can probably have it. There? Yeah. Then we can do that. Okay. So that seems good in terms of the hill decoration. I'm just going to fill in the rest of this. What decorations do we have for this? We have trees. Okay, now I need to figure out the finish. So let's go back here. Go plastic. And just right into a cliff. Get that out of the way. Or just right into the hill. That works too. Basically, we'll just do like a. I don't know a good way to finish this. I know we'll need the plastic hill. Maybe it's just that. It's just up the hill and poop. So if we go into decorations, we'll finish. Okay, I think that's fine. And we'll just do no. There. There. do like a flat plastic. Straightforward. Then that turns a little bit weird. That's what we do. I don't know. Let me just drive through it to see kind of what that looks like. Round, I gotta fix that. I need a way to slow it down. I should probably put cliffs all over that back edge. Did I finish this one out? It's like the filling hill probably. No, that's yes. What? I'm so confused. It should be like that, and then I don't get these blocks. Sure. No. Yeah, I'll just grab it into a cliff. Why not? I'm really looking for flaws. Let's see, how's that? That's better. Yeah, you can tell that I like it. Yeah, I should probably just. Let's see desert cliffs into. Let's go sand. Make it so the blocks can overlap. Go over here, that, and fill in that. And I think that's good. I don't think we really need much else. Is that it? What does that look like without that? If I just one is there? Yeah. Okay, that's good. There you go. Kind of blocking off anything that's too There we go. Okay. So let's play this as it is. There. That might work better as a wide map, honestly. Pretty simple. Okay. Let's validate it. Accidentally took a screenshot. the finish not finishing? Is it too high? Oh, that's hysterical. Then let's go decorate. No, let's go blocks. Go here. Just do like a little turbo too at the end. Okay, now it's valid. Right now this is a Y, so let's go back. Let's figure out how to make this more slow. Oh. It's gonna be here. Oh, that's unfortunate. That. Let's see what it is like. That seems better. For that ending. I don't like that transition now into the snow. Okay, yeah. I like that. So let's just get that author time down. And see if we can test the track. taking me a few tries to sound a little better afterwards. Yeah, that was rough. Alright. There we go. That's easy enough. Didn't hurt it more on the don't want it to be like that 19-inch. Put more obstacles around better. There we go. Oh, can I make that one the offer time? Okay, whatever. I'll leave that as the offer time. Let's do lighting. Let's do that. A few shadows. And then test this as a shorts track. Okay. Let's see if it's any harder. That's still fine. Okay. Bam, drop. That seems fine. Um, So I will finish this up and then record kind of the testing phase of it.